Hi, hello, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. Shout out to the Salem Coven members who are seeing this first. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. And if you haven't already connected with me over on Patreon, it's completely free to join. You'll still get some perks. I'll occasionally drop a YouTube video there early, or I'll make a video that was previously only accessible to the Salem Coven members, accessible for everyone. If YouTube ever takes down a video after I post it, it will be available for free on Patreon, plus it's ad-free. However, if you are interested, you can join the Salem Coven members who get early access to all my content. They're usually about 6 to 8 weeks ahead of YouTube, exclusive content that will never be on YouTube, extended versions of videos, things that I have to blur for YouTube, official music videos, requested live performances, interviews, documentaries, more weigh-in on what I do next, things like that. All of the information will be in the description below. I can't believe I'm saying this, but we have new Olivia Rodrigo. So here's the deal. Typically, would not want to listen to a lead single before an album. Just listen to the whole album as a single body of work. However, my algorithms know I'm a fan, and it would be similar to if Taylor dropped something. There's no way I can avoid it, especially not until June. So we're gonna have to do it now. There are a few artists that I am just kind of, die hard from the get-go, and she is one of those for me. There is a music video for this, and I do want to react to it. However, in case you're new here, I will get distracted by any visual, and I will hear nothing. I also haven't had an opportunity to really post any videos since I've only had this channel for a little over a year, so I don't have a lot of Olivia content currently, and I don't know how her team is with copyright and things like that, so I think it's best to just listen to the song first. That way we can absorb the lyrics, and then we'll switch to the music video. I'm trying to go in with no expectations. I've loved everything she's done so far, so. Okay, I don't know why I'm scooting over. We're not starting with the music video. We're just gonna move on from that. I tweaked my kind of setup, especially with like lights and stuff a little bit, just because nothing had changed, but my videos after editing, I don't know if something in my editing software changed. I didn't change anything, but I don't know if it was like an update thing or what I record with. I don't know, but it was looking really different all of a sudden. So I think this video will probably come out before a lot of the videos I've already pre-filmed. If it looks a little different, just know that I'm tweaking some things and we're gonna see how it goes. I don't even have this up yet. That was my bad. Hold on. Oh, I hadn't seen that this is the first song. Oh, and it's 13 tracks? I didn't even know that. So there's that. I love when a lead single is the first opening track. If you were gonna give me anything first, I'm so happy that it's the opening track. Dobby, I was just editing a video that you literally, oh my God, hello. I was just editing a video where you came in here and just totally interrupted a video multiple times. You messed with the camera, you messed with the mic. Can we not do that this one? As I was saying, if I'm gonna listen to any song ahead of the album coming out, I am so excited that it's the opening track because now I feel like I'm not like spoiling too much. That really changes things for me. And I always love her opening tracks. I mean, I know there's only been 2, but still. And the name? Okay, opening track, Drop Dead for You Seem Pretty Sad for a Girl So in Love. Oh, it's dreamy. It's a little, I don't even know what the word would be. Like, it feels a little hypnotic. I don't know. There's just something. Oh, I like that. Trance-like. That's what it is.
I know that the bar closes at 11. I hope you never finish that beer.
Okay, so that was an Easter egg.
You know all the words to Just Like Heaven. And I you're standing right here. Oh, one night I was bored in bed.
Just chills. Just immediate chills. Finally, he went out his little kitty door. Okay, now I can focus. Okay, first of all, the sound I love. It is very dreamy and it's kind of trance-like with the dun 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 thing. But I hope you never finished that beer was on her Instagram story. And then I love that we're starting out third line of the album has a Cure reference. And that just feels so full circle with like Glastonbury. And I love that it shouts out just like heaven, given the context. That song is very dreamy to me too, like in a little bit of a different way, but still. I know why he wrote them, kind of can go both ways. I now understand why he wrote them because she's actually feeling the feelings that is spoken about in the song itself. But then she actually may know why he wrote them because she's in proximity. She's connected with the Cure. So I like that that can be kind of a double there. I'm starting it over. I'm sorry. I know this is like the third time. I'm sorry. Oh, I love the sound.
I know that the bar closes at 11. I hope you never finish that beer. You know all the words to Just Like Heaven. And I know why he wrote them now that you're standing right here. Oh, one night I was bored in
Chills.
bed and stalked you on the internet. It's feminine intuition, 'cause I always had a vision of us standing like this, all pressed up in the bathroom line. You looking like an angel on the walls of Versailles, the most alive I've ever been. Kiss me and I might drop dead.
Oh! Oh!
And I feel like I might throw up. Left hook, right punch to the gut. You're just a pretty boy. I'm paranoid. I made you up. Yeah, I'd love it if you walked me home. If you promise we can go real slow. 'Cause I got chewing gum and a bunch of stuff I'd like to know. Like, have you ever been to Japan?
Oh, I love it.
Taking that Eurostar to France. I've been dropping hints all night that I'd love it if you held my hand. God damn. And then maybe
Oh!
we could make out. Close off.
I ripped out the cord. I stumbled and I almost fell, which is really ironic considering I'm on the line of clothes fell off and fall to the ground. No, it's just me falling to the ground because I am incapable of being even remotely graceful. I need to reset. Oh, I wasn't expecting this, but I really like it. I wanted to pause it as soon as she started to pick up because I was like, wait. But then I was like, okay, I cannot stop it right now. That goddamn. Oh, I love that we had that pickup. I love when she gets a little talky like that. Ooh, one night I was bored in bed, stalked you on the internet. It's feminine intuition because I always had a vision of us standing like this. Oh, this is already setting up the story. This is how we got together. Also, I have chills about to say this. I cannot even talk about the fact that it has Versailles. And now I'm so mad that I didn't talk about the album cover because it's giving the swing, that style being so like Rococo, and then you bring in Versailles, which makes me think of Marie Antoinette. Okay, I can't even go down that route right now. We'll just put that to the side. And also how relatable. I stalked you on the internet. It's feminine intuition because I always had a vision of us standing like this. And that adding to the fact that the production is so dreamy and trance-like. And you always had the vision of us standing up all pressed up in the bathroom line. You're looking like an angel on the walls of Versailles. Oh. Versailles. Oh, I have chills. Versailles because of That has to be intentional, right? I never can remember who it was. I never can remember if it's 14th, King Louis XIV. His father had originally built it, but he had it built into what Versailles. The fact that it's Louis, stop. I'm unwell. But the most alive I've ever been, but kiss me and I might drop dead. This feels so like, I mean, one, we're opening up the album and it's opening up to how the relationship started. And then when it started picking up, we're listening to that again. I'm sorry, I just keep replaying this, but here we are. And I feel like I might throw up to oh, hold on. No, it doesn't say took. And I feel like I might throw up left hook, right punch to the gut. The gut, you say, as in guts. Love. You're so, so pretty, boy. I'm paranoid I made you up. Oh, I love that. And thinking about the fact that she was saying, you're standing right in front of me. I always had a vision of us standing like this. Because I envisioned this in the past, how do I even know you're real right now? What if I made you up? And that also is really cool thinking about Just Like Heaven. Because the Just Like Heaven music video, if I'm remembering correctly, it's like dancing on like a cliffside and she looks like almost like a ghost, like a figment of his imagination. And he wakes up and she's not there. And it's like, was it all in my head? Oh, I love that. Yeah, I'd love it if you walked me home, if you promised we could go real slow. I like this because I got chewing gum and one of the alternate covers, right? Or maybe it's just a picture I've seen. There was bubble gum, right? I feel like I saw that when I purchased my vinyl. Promise if we can go real slow walking home because I have so many questions that I want to ask you because this is the beginning of a new relationship. That first beginning stage of I just want to know everything about you. Like, have you ever been to Japan or taken that Eurostar to France? I've been dropping hints all night that I'd love if you held my hand, god damn. And then maybe we could make out. I love that make out. Clothes fall off and fall to the ground. Okay, we're gonna go back.
Kiss me and I drop dead.
I love this. It kind of feels a little ABBA-y, just like a little bit.
And I feel like I might throw up. Left hook, right punch to the gut. You're so pretty, boy. I'm paranoid. I made you up. Yeah, I'd love it if you walked me home. If you promise we can go real slow. Cause I got chewing gum and a bunch of stuff I'd like to know. Like, have you ever been to Japan or taken that Eurostar to France? I've been dropping hints all night that I'd love it if you held my hand. God damn.
That.
And then maybe we could make out. Clothes off and fall to the ground. Let's go steady, let's go out and tell the whole damn world how one night I was born in bed and stalked you on the internet. It's feminine intuition, cause I always had a vision of us standing like this, all pressed up in the bathroom line. You looking like an angel on the walls at first sight. The most alive I've ever been, but kiss me and I might. Pisces,
Ooh!
a Gemini,
Yes!
but I think we might go really nice together.
Wait.
If you let me stay the night, well, I think I might just have to stay forever. Pisces and a Gemini, but I think we might go really nice together. If you let me stay the night, well, I think I might just have to stay forever. One night I was bored in bed and stalked you on the internet. It's feminine intuition, cause I always had a vision of us standing like this, all pressed up in the bathroom light.
Yes!
Looking like an angel on the walls at first sight. The most alive I've ever been, but kiss me and I might. Kiss me and I might. Kiss me and I might drop dead.
Amy Allen? Daniel Nigro, Olivia Rodrigo. Oh, I will say, I didn't want to say anything because I was like, no, I was really enjoying it. But I almost said at the beginning of the video, but I haven't been concerned because I love when artists experiment. I want them to be able to develop and do whatever they want. I would never ask an artist to box themselves in, and especially someone as talented as Olivia. I would never want that. I trust her artistic vision, and I hoped because of the cover and because of the aesthetics. And then I did read the British, what was it, British Vogue maybe? I did read that article, and it was talking about, you know, very dreamlike and like oh, maybe that's where I got that word from. Now that I think about it, where I said trance, because I'm pretty sure in that article they said hypnotic. Maybe? That was a few weeks ago, I don't remember. But when it was like all the love kind of, I was a little like, am I still gonna get a little bit of the edgy pop punk? Because I do love that sound from her. I understand wanting to try different things, but I was like, I'm gonna miss that if there's like nothing like that. Then when you brought that in, that I know nothing about instruments, so bear with me here, but it sounded kind of like an electric guitar to me. I don't know if that's correct or not, but that like kind of grungier, just a smidge, that was more than I was kind of expecting. And I love. There's just so much I want to say. I need to go back up in the lyrics. I love the "Let's Go Steady." It just reminds me of my grandparents. I remember my grandfather teasing my grandmother about like going steady. It was just a phrase he would use, joking back and forth. And when I heard that, I was like, oh, and tell the whole damn world how one night I was bored in bed and stalked you on the internet. The most alive I've ever been, but kiss me and I might, and it stops, so we don't get the drop dead. But then I am so obsessed with the line Pisces and a Gemini, but I think we might go really nice together because Pisces and Gemini is not what. Can they work? I'm going to get kind of astrology here, so bear with me here. If you're thinking about compatibility for both of those signs, I personally would not put that at like the top, you know? But one thing that I think is so brilliant about that line in connection with an earlier line, they're both mutable signs. I think they go really well together initially because they would have like some witty banter, like that comes to mind. Some of the interests would probably align. And what I think is probably the most interesting is talking about the travel. Have you ever been to Japan or taken that Eurostar to France? That's something that would interest both of, like, if we're generally speaking. Obviously, someone is not based on their one sign. You need to look at the whole chart to be able to like actually look at someone. I'm trying to think of the best analogy to work here. It's like saying, I love how my brain wants to go to a sports analogy as if I know anything about sports. I mean, a little, but very little. Bear with me. I would equate it to being like, if you're just looking at someone's sun sign, that's the equivalent of saying like all hockey players. There's all different types of positions that are played, right? To group all of those in, hell, you might want to go as far as saying, saying all athletes. Right? It's like, it does give you some information and some things. They're athletic, there's skill, there's a talent there, something like that. But there's hello, Salem. There's a very big difference between like a left winger and a goaltender. Hello. Goalie, whatever. You're grouping a very small facet of someone. Salem, please, you're leaning up against the stand and I fear the camera's about to go flying. Okay, so, bear that in mind. You need the whole chart to be able to not be so generalized about it, but something that I think would be pretty compatible would be some of those, the initial kind of banter, maybe some of the interests, like the traveling and the kind of wanting to explore a little bit, that would probably go kind of well together. So I love that the song already had said questions regarding, have you ever been to Japan or taken the Eurostar to France? There's something about that I'm like, oh, but I love that she says, she's acknowledging like Pisces and Gemini, but I think we might go really nice together. Meaning, well, maybe we aren't the most compatible on paper, but I actually think we go really nice together. I also love that line because that to me almost foreshadows maybe some of the things we might see in the album. Salem, please don't knock over the mic. Hello. You just see his ear. Hello. You're gonna knock it over, aren't you? Salem. Sir. Do as a good kitty. I'm filming a video. But it would be interesting to see if that theme maybe shows up in different places. And it is cool that she brought that into this rollout. Voicemail where she had said after the pink moon. I also love that it was the pink moon and this album's theme is pink and blue, which is like, you think more like love and then sad. Then you think blue skies. It's like deceptively happy. I'm not even gonna go into the album cover. I can't. We do not have the time for this. This video cannot be 2 hours of me yapping about this one thing. This got released on an Aries new moon, which is all about like resetting. There's so much in that. I'm interested to see if that pops up again, I guess is my point, since she's made a point to bring up the Pisces thing in the rollout even ahead of this. I mean, granted, it may have just been because of the connection with the song, but it wouldn't surprise me if that comes out somewhere else. If you let me stay the night, well, I think I might just have to stay forever, which to me might, again, I may be pulling too much out of this, but again, I am really interested to see how it plays out in the album, because to a Pisces, well, I think I might just have to stay forever. That's very Pisces coded, but the twins, the Gemini twins, I don't know. And then it brings it back to the one night I was bored in bed. The end. The most alive I've ever been, but kiss me and I might, kiss me and I might, kiss me and I might drop dead. We won't know until we actually hear the full album. However, I love an opening track that foreshadows the journey you might take. Recently, I've been talking a lot about that with Conan. Taylor does that a lot. There's an intentionality behind it that may set things up that you look back onto that first track, and especially when the first track is the lead single, in the context of this song, it feels lighthearted. It feels like, oh, this is like a dream come true kind of moment. But again, you seem pretty sad for a girl so in love. Also, know how that story ends. In the moment, it sounds really sweet and like this kind of like, you know, dramatized, blissful beginning of the relationship and everything. The kiss me and I might drop dead by the end of the album could have a very different meaning. How does that relationship evolve and deteriorate? Obviously, I don't know the timing. I don't know when that relationship ended versus when this was being written. So I don't know that we are going to get that. But if the timing worked out to allow that to happen, I could see that really encompassing the journey that you're going to take through the album, which would be really cool. Okay, I've been yapping too much. Let me switch to the music video, the thumbnail. Is she actually filming there? Immediately, already. Dreamy, hazy, trance-like. Oh, I love it. I love the dancing sign. It feels like a vision. Oh, hell yeah. Oh my God, and the Cure's music video. Where they're like, they're dancing. And it's hazy like that. If I'm remembering, it's been a long time since I've seen that. Oh, I'm gonna have to go back and look at this later.
I know that the bar closes at 11. I hope you never finish that beer.
It's even when it went to this, even when it switched, it looks kind of aged, not like heavily, but like 90s to me. I mean, I was born in like 95, so I mean, I was a literal child, but like growing up watching things that were 90s, that's what I may be wrong. It may be a different decade. Don't quote me, because the sleeves, like her dress kind of looks more like 70s. I'm really bad with picking decades, guys. Y'all know this. But it looks kind of camcorder. It kind of looks camcordery to me.
hope you never finish that beer. You know all the words to Just Like Heaven.
Oh my god, it's a beautiful shot.
I know why he wrote them now that you're standing right here. Oh, one night I was bored in bed and stalked you on the internet. It's feminine intuition, 'cause I always had a vision of us standing like this, all pressed up in the bathroom line. You looking like an angel on the wall.
She's not just like like the thumbnail when it showed it in front of it. I was like, I feel like she wouldn't have CGI'd that. But like filming in the outside's one thing. Filming on the inside? Oh my god. That's insane. The color changes. Sorry, I'm gonna pause a lot. I'm warning you now. This kind of pink blue, first of all. Anyways, this kind of pink blue flashes, like it reminds me of the bar scene. It's almost like she's watching, like either replaying it is the thought, or like almost like she's watching. It felt kind of rom-com-y, that like 90s like rom-com, when it was like zooming in on her face when she was in the like bar, and then it switches to this. Oh, I'm gonna have to think about that. But the fact that it's flashing, it wasn't flashing that heavily though in the bar, but I feel like that's still meant to be what it's evoking. I cannot believe she's in Versailles. I cannot believe she's in Versailles. That's iconic. Also, it is kind of giving 90s with the headphones.
Up in the bathroom line, you looking like an angel on the walls of Versailles. The most alive I've ever been. Kiss me and I might drop dead.
Oh my god. Yes, because this song is like a running through the field type, or like this is a running song. Like just listening to it a minute ago, like I mean, you saw me get up, but like the way I wanted to just be like running around. Oh, it's perfect.
Kiss me and I might drop dead.
That's my dream.
And I feel like I might throw up. Left hook, right punch to the gut. You're so pretty, boy. I'm paranoid. I made you up. Yeah, I'd love it if you walked me home. If you promised me.
Oh, I'm sorry I'm pausing so much. I'm just already seeing so much. Okay, the thing I initially thought before I was about to pause, then I noticed something that's like, I think is kind of interesting. If you notice, her headphones aren't attached to anything. So it's almost like she's, I don't know. I just feel like with Olivia, you gotta treat it like you treat Taylor, you know? Like anything could be something. To me, that is making a point, because she could have easily been running around with a CD player, you know? But it's almost like this is the music playing in her vision of what she saw at the beginning, which is interesting. The other thing I wanted to say is I need you to know, I've talked about this before, I have zero rhythm. I cannot dance, okay? But I talk about how I dance around a lot. I listen to music and I dance around a lot. In the privacy of my own home, that could be actual footage of me. I literally run through my house doing that and like spinning around and like, it's that. I feel very seen. Also, I love her outfit. It looks so cute. She's literally so beautiful. Like, she's genuinely so beautiful.
Can go real slow, 'cause I got chewing gum and a bunch of stuff I'd like to know. Like,
Look at
have
the
you ever been
paintings.
to Japan or taken that Eurostar to France? I've been dropping hints all night that I'd love it if you held my hand. Goddamn. And then maybe
Love.
we can make out. Clothes off and fall to the ground. Let's go steady and let's go out and tell the whole damn world how. One night I was bored in bed.
Oh my God.
And stalked you on the internet. It's feminine intuition, 'cause I always had a vision of us standing like this.
Also-
All pressed up in the bathroom line. You looking like an angel on the walls of Versailles. The most alive I've ever been. talk to you on the internet. It's feminine intuition, 'cause I always had a vision of us standing like this, all dressed up in the bathroom light. You looking like an angel on the walls of Versailles. You're the most alive I've ever been, but kiss me and I might. Kiss me and I might. Kiss me and I might drop dead.
Oh my God. Yes, do that zoom out. This is iconic. Petra Collins. Yeah, of course. Oh, I don't even know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. The way it's already playing in my head. I can't wait to listen to that again. Running through the Palace of Versailles. That's a dream. I'm living vicariously through that. God, the art. Oh God, the art. Oh, okay. The architecture, I'm unwell. I'm just like, I'm thinking about that video. I'm like already, it was Petra, the aesthetics, the rococo of it all. Oh, I'm gonna be spiraling through that for a while. That will have to not be in this video because no one needs to see me just spiraling here. Final thoughts, I love that, clearly. Clearly. I'm just so happy we got the opening track as the lead single. I've got to go rewatch that music video from The Cure because if it is the one I was thinking about, that's such a cool parallel. It feels like we're setting up the story, and also that's just like a freaking fun song. It makes you literally want to go like run around. I know this sounds ridiculous, but I genuinely cannot wait having these in my headphones running around my house and outside dancing around. It literally makes you want to like frolic about. And I love songs like that. I'm happy that I chose to actually do it and not try to avoid until the album. There's just no way that would have happened, I think, first of all. And second of all, it makes me really excited about the album. It's definitely different. Her voice has been incredible since day one, but just to continue to see the evolution is awesome. I like where we're going. I like that we still got the guitars, the pink guitars, so cute. I loved that. I loved the visual. Yeah, I'm really excited. It feels that kind of dreamier like they were talking about in the interview, but I still feel a little bit of the edge. I still feel the Olivia that I love, you know? Can't wait for the album. So obviously let me know what your thoughts are, and you will absolutely catch me back here when that album drops. I will be right here. So let me know your thoughts, and obviously let me know, what did I get right? What did I get wrong? What did I miss? I'm sure there's things I missed, and I will see you in the next one.